Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Katelyn, and today we are doing another Monster Mash. So for today's mash, I wanted to do another plantimal. I haven't done one of those in quite a while. I mean, Monster Mashes haven't been as frequent as I want on the channel, but today we're gonna do another Monster Mash for December. So I wanted to do a plantimal, and I'm right now live on Twitch, where my viewers are going to submit different ideas to put into a poll, and then they will vote, and we will see what creature we're making today. So first I'm going to ask them for a plant, and then we're going to do two animals to combine all together into a new creature. Alright, so the Twitch chat has voted and submitted a couple of different options. So for the plant, we have the Venus Flytrap, the Jade Plant, the Bird of Paradise, or the Water Wheel. And the one that was picked was the Venus Flytrap, winning by like one vote. That was a really close one, but we're going to do a Venus Flytrap. And then the first animal was between an elephant, a sea lion, a spotted hyena, and an alligator snapping turtle. And the final result is a spotted hyena. Good choice, I love hyenas. So that's for the first animal, and the second animal is either an albatross, an eye, a porcupine, or a crocodile skink. And the results are, ooh, it's tied. All right, so it's tied between an eye and a crocodile skink. I'm gonna make a new poll, send it back, and then you guys have to help me pick what this second animal is gonna be. All right, so the votes are in for the tiebreaker between the eye and the crocodile skink, and the results are the crocodile stinks. I can't talk. Blech. I'm gonna do that again. All right, so the results for the tiebreaker are in between the eye and the crocodile skink, and the results are the crocodile skink winning by 3 votes. So we're gonna do a crocodile skink with a spotted hyena and a Venus Flytrap. I think this thing is gonna be a really gnarly creature. I could just see this being super intense. I'm really excited. So let's jump in and get some rough sketches going. Alright guys, so I have these rough sketches figured out of what this creature is gonna be, and I really like the idea of it being this more creepy, I guess, kind of Lovecraftian, grotesque thing, and I'm really excited to do this general idea. One of the users in the Twitch chat told me to put the eyes on the inside of like the Venus Flytrap mouth, and I really like it. I like the idea of maybe like a one eye, or maybe no eyes. We're gonna have to play around with it, but I do like the idea of just having an eyeball like right in the center of it. And then I wanted to add some more of like the Venus Flytrap mouths kind of near the neck, just more as like accents and like frills, and then maybe add some more here and there around the body. And then we have a lot to work with the spines of the skink like going down the back, and then I want to make sure to add a lot of spots from the spotted hyena. And I just really like this look overall. I think it'd be really creepy to just come across this in the forest, so I'm excited to jump in and finish this guy off. But before I jump in and finish this Monster Mash, I just wanted to plug that I have a enamel pin coming out this Friday, so make sure to tune in to the Monster Mash this Friday so you can grab the link and pick yourself up a Monster Mash Family Crest pin. So let's go ahead and put him in a more interesting and cool pose, and then we'll do some line art and color, and we will be done. I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, let's jump in and get this boy started. So, I already knew I wanted to do a super creepy monster with this one. Like, the Venus Flytrap is already something super cool that can be easily manipulated and changed into like some really interesting creepy creature. So I wanted to use it a lot in this design. Obviously, since it's like one of the main characteristics of this creature in general, of course I was going to use it a lot, but I mean, I really wanted to use it a lot. So first of all, for the Venus Flytrap face, I thought it'd be really cool to have a really intense, creepy face. So my first thought was to do like a cool center, like creepy eyeball, like inside the mouth. I think someone also mentioned it on the Twitch stream, and it just like made my imagination run wild, and I had so many ideas of what we could do with this creepy creature. So I put an eye in the center of its mouth, and then also just like had it looking directly at camera with its mouth open so you could see it and like the larger tendrily parts of the Venus Flytrap. I actually don't know if you'd call those teeth. There's probably a technical term for it that I don't know about, but I mean, if you guys know what it is, I would love if you left me a comment below of what the long, tendrily, teeth-like things are on venous flytraps, because I have no clue what they're called. But either way, I thought that'd be a really fun combo to have for the face, and I also still wanted to incorporate teeth. So I really like canine jaws and teeth structure, so I thought about at first doing just like the hyena jaw structure and then maybe just adding random teeth throughout the overall face, but then I decided instead, why don't we do it like a snake? Someone in the Twitch chat also mentioned this, and you guys are a blessing when I'm doing these like live on Twitch. You guys have so many great ideas and are, you know, basically getting my imagination to expand even more outside of it. I know we didn't have snake in this one, but I'm just gonna say, like, structuring the jaw with the snake in mind, I think helped a lot with the venous flytrap look, and it just overall incorporated the overall look just better. Like, instead of it just being kind of random teeth placed there that were in like the hyena fashion, it looks like a better integrated face to me. And then outside of the face, I made this guy look a little plated with the different parts of the plant. Like, I wanted it to look like it was made partially of plant with like these spiny, scaly bits that are from the skink. So it was like a weird combination of combining the skink scales and like armoring, I guess you could say, along the arms and the back, and then also wanting it to make it look like it's grown out of plants. I don't know a better way to describe that, but I really love adding spines to anything. So this was like an interesting combo of doing both the longer spines that are from like the venous flytrap look, along with doing the spines from the skink, like having all of those scales and spikes going down its back. And what I really like too is, since this was an alligator skink, obviously it's named after an alligator, so it has very similar texturing and composition to an actual alligator, but it's just on a smaller scale. So having that, it was really cool to be able to just do the alligator patterning down its back and down its tail, and it was easy for me to conceptualize how I would convert a skink-sized scaling and patterning to a larger creature that's like the size of a hyena. Since I already knew the general composition of a alligator and how the scaling and patterning works on it, really easy to convert, and I really love adding it to this. While I did really love doing the venous flytrap bits, oh my god guys, the line art took so long. Like, I think that was the most intensive part of this, was just doing all of those little venous flytrap bits and then going through and erasing it out, because I wanted to make sure that they all followed the same general shape of like a lip of a venous flytrap. And you had to draw that first, and then you add all the scaly things. And then of course, like when I wanted to close it off and add color, it was like impossible to see where the openings were. Oh, it was a nightmare, but it was totally worth it. It was really fun to draw all the little details on this thing. And here you can see I am working on the teeth. Like I said earlier, I started with the hyena in mind, and then the snake was brought up. So it's kind of a combination. You get the hyena teeth, but it's also like arranged like a snake mouth would be on the inside, especially if it has 2 layers of teeth. So now with that out of the way, it was time to jump into color. So I really liked the color choices I had for this. It was just perfect. The skink is a nice brown and black color, which went really well with the hyena coloring, which went really well with the venous flytrap. I kept this guy overall earthy toned with some hits of the orange and red from the venous flytrap and from the skink. And it looks so cool. I think we were also talking about it in the Twitch stream on how it could blend in. Like, if this thing decided to really get down in the swampy, murky water, its back being those browns and greens and oranges, it would probably really easily blend in just like an alligator. And even if it was walking amongst the reeds or any other plants that are in the swamp, it would just easily blend in and you wouldn't see this thing coming at all. In the lore, we're thinking it wouldn't really be a ambush predator. I think it would much more be a scavenger. But at the same time, it's like hyenas, even though they're primarily scavengers, they do still hunt. Like, they're, so many things I've read about them, they go after, like, warthog or, other, like, slower creatures, not like gazelles or anything like that, but I could see this still being more of a primarily scavenger, and then every once in a while, when it's really desperate, it would go hunting. And oh my gosh, being hunted by this thing would be awful because, like I said, I think the mouth more relies on how a venous flytrap is, which it basically has all of its digestive fluids and everything that breaks down like inside the venous flytrap, like the trap part, like the little mouth. So if this thing caught you, it would basically, let's say it got your arm, clamp down, hold onto your arm, and slowly dissolve it away. That'd be a terrible way to go, but oh man, that little bit of lore is just making me so excited because I love interesting, cool monsters, and it's just, so cool. I absolutely love this one. All right, and we are all done with this Monster Mash, and oh my gosh, I love this creepy boy. Like, a lot of you know, I have a soft spot for creepy creatures. I've always loved drawing them. I think they look amazing. And it's probably one of the things I get most excited for in movies when there's some really cool creepy creature, as long as it's not jump scaring me. I love looking at creature design, and I just absolutely love this one. So there was a lot of really cool lore that was brainstormed during the Twitch chat, including this creature would follow around the swamp seraph that I made in a previous video. I'll put a little thing up here. But this could be like the scavenger that follows behind it and eats its kills. And there's also the lore that once you get chomped in its grip, there's like no way to get out because it probably has like the grip force of a hyena, and it just kind of just sits there and watch you as you are slowly digested. It's just, I love these cool creepy little aspects to it, and I can't wait to add this to the new creature compendium and give it some really cool lore and stats. I'm just so excited to write more about this guy. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts too. If you can think of any cool lore for the monsters in this one or in any other Monster Mashes, I'd love if you left a comment down below and tell me what you think would be cool about this guy to include in the creature compendium. So anyway, thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking out this video. And if you aren't already, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I have new videos every week. And make sure to check out that Monster Mash pin coming out this Friday. I will be posting another Monster Mash video on Friday. I'll have the link down in the description. And you guys are basically getting a Monster Mash double feature this week. Anyway, thank you guys so much again for stopping by, and I will see you guys on Friday. Bye, everybody.